If you're looking to invest down here in Miami, stop. Watch this video. Today, we're gonna be talking about the 5 reasons why you should not invest down here in Miami. And yes, it may sound weird that, as you know, I am a real estate agent down here in Miami, so my job is to help people buy and sell real estate. But in this video, I wanted to be completely honest and let you know from my own opinion why you should not buy in Miami. So we're gonna be talking about 5 different reasons why not. So let's get started with the video right now. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about the 5 reasons why you should not invest here in Miami. I'm gonna talk to you directly like I always do. I'm gonna talk to you like if you're my friend. That's how I do all my videos. So in this video, I'm gonna let you know that investing down here or buying a property down here is not for everyone. And maybe this clicks with you, maybe it doesn't. I am not trying to not sell Miami or sell Miami. I'm just gonna tell you some of the reasons why maybe you should not invest down here. So let's get started with number 1. The first thing you should know why maybe you should not invest in Miami is because it's gotten so expensive. Prices have gone up more than 30% in the last few years, which if you already are a property owner down here, that is a great thing. However, properties are overvalued right now. They're overpriced right now. Yes, right now in November in 2022, when I'm making this video, thankfully, things are starting to calm down. The market is starting to slow down due to the increase in interest rates. However, there's still some demand and properties are still pretty much overpriced, right? In some cases, not every case, but in some cases they are. So if you are not, maybe if you're looking to invest, maybe you're looking for a certain return, maybe you're looking for a certain number, or maybe you don't have that much money to invest right now, then Miami may not be the place for you. Maybe Orlando, maybe Tampa, maybe another place in Florida, maybe a little bit more economical, a little bit less expensive, and maybe those places are gonna be the best. But right now in Miami, property values are very, very high compared to a few years ago. And I have many clients that will just wait, right? Or many people that are always like, oh, I'm gonna wait. And those people, hopefully you're not one of them, but those people have waited, and look what the prices are now. And now, I follow up and they're still like, oh, I'm gonna wait. So I don't know if it's gonna keep increasing or not. Nobody knows. In my point of view, as long as the numbers make sense, it is a good time to buy, right? It has to make sense. If it does not make sense, no way. However, if you don't have that much money to invest, either if you're gonna be paying cash or if you're gonna be financing. If you're gonna be financing, keep in mind that most condos require 20-25% down plus closing costs. That's 25-30%. Right? Keep in mind, most condos are gonna be 300,000 to 500,000, 600,000-700,000. It really depends what you're looking for, but you're gonna need approximately $100,000 to $200,000. So if you don't have that cash, maybe it's not the place for you, right? So just keep that in mind. I do think that Miami was very cheap before and nobody really saw it, and now so much demand, and that's for probably for another video. Just keep in mind, it's gotten very expensive. Property values have gone up a lot. So maybe if you don't count with that much money, if you're looking for something else or some other numbers, maybe another place may be the best for you. The second reason why maybe investing down here in Miami or South Florida may not be the best for you is going to be because of storms, hurricanes, flooding, right? This is definitely a problem. I've been living here since I was a kid. For you that know me, I've been here since 1999, since I was 8 years old. So I pretty much grew up here. I've gone through all kinds of storms. Me personally, I'm never scared of hurricanes, never scared of storms. I think I'll be way more scared of a tornado or earthquake or something like that. But really, I've never really been worried. Of course, if it's a huge hurricane, it's scary, but you just kind of, the news will let you know, but yeah, you have a few days to prepare. You just gotta, find a place that's gonna be safe. If you're in a beach side, definitely get away from the beach. I live on the beach. If it's a big storm coming, I'm leaving. However, this may not be for you, right? Some people don't like that. Me, again, I have no problem. I have no problem doing that. I love living in Miami, and if there's a storm coming, I gotta go, then I gotta go, right? For a few days. sometimes, you know, you may not have power. It depends what part of Miami you live, you know, and this happens in the West Coast, and every place has their thing, right? We all know that. But again, there's some people that are really scared of storms, or really scared of flooding or hurricanes. So this may not be the place for you if you're one of those people. Now, if you don't really worry about those things, or you don't have that, you just want to know, like, my opinion or people that live in Miami's opinion, like, honestly, again, I grew up here, and me and my friends that we all grew up here, we don't really talk about this unless it's like a huge storm coming or something that's really bad. But if not, it's like, hey, the storm's coming, you know, get prepared. Get your water, your canned foods, your flashlights, your candles, whatever, generators if you have one, whatever it is. Or if you live in the beach or somewhere that's unsafe, then maybe you should get away. But other than that, it's not. I don't really feel like it's bad, but it could probably be a con for you. The third thing why maybe you should not buy down here in Miami is getting overpopulated, and traffic is out of control. It's worse than ever. So I always talk about traffic, but literally last 2 years after the pandemic, where Miami started, you know, coming, so much people started coming over to Miami. You know, I think the numbers like 800 people per day are moving down. Like, it's a crazy number. So imagine how much more traffic. Like, for instance, before you probably had traffic starting at 4, then it got to like 3:30. Now I think it's like 1 p.m. and you already have like, it's like a rush hour already, from 1 to like 6. So it's really bad. But if you live far, or you work from you live far from work, or whatever the case may be, then you may be stuck in traffic for a good amount of time. In my point of view, you know, guys know that follow me, you know, I hate that, because every single video I talk about traffic, but it's really getting bad. It's getting out of control. The city is growing so much, right? And it's not gonna stop growing, right? So maybe you don't like this. Just gotta keep that in mind if you're looking to buy or invest down here, right? Getting overpopulated, prices are increasing like crazy. There's storms, and this next thing I'm gonna talk about is gonna be insurance, right? So all this is causing the storms, the flood. There's a lot of fraud that was going on, as with the homes and the insurance and the roofs. There's a lot of weird things there going on. I don't want to get into it too much. I don't want to make the video so long, but just keep in mind that property insurance is so high. I've only sell real estate here in Miami and South Florida, but I know other states, I hear people that they pay $1,000 a year of property insurance, or maybe like $1,500. I think maybe I heard $2,000 one time. Down here, like for a single family home like my property, I'm at $4,000. Most of my clients are around there, like $4,000, between $3,000 and $4,500 for like a normal home. If you have a bigger home, maybe $5,000 to $8,000. That's a lot of money per year. And then on top of that, you may have flood insurance, right? Flood insurance is not that much. I think I'm at like at $600 or $700 a year. But if you have a bigger home, it could be $1,000, right? So it is a lot of money. It's very expensive. If you're gonna be financing, it's gonna be included in your monthly. So when you do those numbers, just make sure you know that there's flood insurance, home insurance, all of that. And if you're paying cash, you know, it's not required. Like, it's not like you need it, right? However, you know, I recommend that you do get insurance. So yeah, it's really, really expensive. So if prices are going up, if interest rates are going up, and insurance is going up, like, your monthly payments could be out of control. If you're an investor, as long as the numbers make sense, rents have also gone up a lot. So as long as the numbers make sense, then it may be work out, right? If you're gonna be investing, because if you're not buying, you're renting, right? And I have other videos talking about this, but let's just say whatever you are gonna do, you're just gonna say, okay, how much is my monthly payment gonna be? Total, all out, right? Everything included, how much is gonna be? Cool. And how much can I rent it for? Does it cover it? Do I have cash flow? Is the investment worth it? Maybe there's no cash flow, or maybe, you know, as Miami is growing, there's gonna be appreciation, and in a few years it's gonna be worth more. If I'm not renting, if it's gonna be for myself, all right. So if it's gonna be $3,000 a month to have a 2-bedroom, how much is it gonna cost me to go and rent a 2-bedroom similar to this one? Is it gonna be $4,000? Then, damn, I think buying is gonna make sense. Even though the insurance is high, even though interest rates are high, even though everything is high, it still makes more sense. So I always talk about numbers. Again, I'm a numbers guy, I'm an investor, so it always comes down to numbers, and it has to make sense. And of course, you have to like the property. However, it could probably be a lot more than what you're expected. So maybe not be the place for you to buy, right? Or it may not be the time to buy. It's gonna really, really depend. We could set up a one-on-one meeting if that's something that you want to talk to me about. I'll be more than happy to help out. So, but it really, really depends. But again, it's really high. Insurance is really high. Properties are really high. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to buy or invest down here in Miami or South Florida. And talking about prices and increase in prices and demand and all this has caused everything in Miami and in South Florida to go up. So the cost of living itself has gone up drastically. So for us Miamians that been living here forever, we really see it. People that come in from other places, they may not. People that come here for the first time, they may not realize it. But us that been living here for many years, we see the cost of living. So every single thing. So just going out to a bar, just going out to a restaurant, parking on the street. But there's so much things down here that have gotten out of control. The rents, the properties. I mean, rents are crazy, right? So again, it may or may not be the place for you. You just gotta keep that in mind, right? You gotta know the cost of living down here is really expensive. So if you know you have a income of X amount, you need to kind of understand the cost of living. I'm gonna make, just keep your eye out, I'm gonna make a new cost of living. I made one years ago and it's changed like crazy. So I'm gonna get into how much things are costing right now. So just make sure you watch out for that video. But again, cost of living is really high. I love Miami. I don't think I can live in another place in the States other than Miami. So I'm staying here. I love it. It's okay. No problem. Yes, things are getting more expensive, but you know, Miami offers more every time, right? There's so much more things. But again, it's getting more expensive. Yes, but there's so much infrastructure. There's so much more things that you can do in Miami now than before. So I think it's worth it. I think it counts for it. But again, this video is talking about why you should not invest. So maybe these things you're not ready for, then again, it may not be the place for you, right? Things are a lot more expensive than before. So maybe you have a budget, maybe it may not be the place, right? So just keep that in mind. But however, if it is a place for you, if you still think that Miami is the spot for you, please feel free to reach out to me. You have all my contact information down below or here on the screen. You can send me a WhatsApp, a text, a call, an email, Instagram, wherever it is. I'll be more than happy to help you out. We can have a one-on-one private Zoom meeting, talk about everything in detail and see what the best options for you are. Again, I'll be the first one to tell you if something makes sense or if it doesn't. I'm here to guide you, to help you. Anyway, guys, I really hope this video has helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think of other negative things or other cons of investing down here are. I would love to hear your opinion. Anyway, see you guys later.